Today on Backyard Battles, we're going to hey Joe, what you got over there? What you got over there,
you
man?
mean Toys of the Week?
Yeah. What do you got? Let's see what you got.
Well, apparently the same as you. So I have Joy Toy, Steiner, Gregson,
Steiner.
Boyang, Feng.
Hey, he does not look like his package art.
It doesn't, because I switched Gregson's head and I've already put a Dr. Doak coat on him. So let's talk about Advent and Cataclysm some more. This is a character of mine. I don't want to. We won't go into a lot of detail, but he's a crazy doctor guy that also kills people. So I made this ridiculous Doctor coat a long time ago, and it's survived through many characters. And this is the current version of him. And the second I saw this pistol holster with these bullets on there, I was like, perfect. Oh well, I need Gregson because he classically has a beard and/or goatee, and this is the current version of this character. So I already kit bashed that character. So I put Boyang Feng's head on here, and just also transferring his helmet over to this guy, Gregson.
Yeah,
makes the pair of these guys that much cooler.
Yeah,
and it fits those characters better, I think.
So Finn pointed out the matching motorcycle helmets too. It's very Snake Eyes-esque. Jump to my cam real quick here.
Yeah. I thought so. The reason I like those helmets is because it's reminiscent of Steel Brigade. It reminds me of Steel Brigade, and I love that. Like, I have certain characters within Advent and Cataclysm reality, as we used to call it, that kind of fit that Steel Brigade vibe, and I love those helmets for that reason. So like I was like, I'm all day long. It's funny that you likened it to Snake Eyes, because I wouldn't have. I was just like, oh, cool future helmet.
It's a very motorcycle movie Snake Eyes helmet.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So here's my only complaint. The boys and I agree. This line just gets better and better every time.
Oh yes.
My only complaint is you can't tell. God, he will not stand up. You can't really tell in this lighting, but he's kind of got a weird hue to his skin, almost like too pink, and it's not showing up here in the lights. He's getting a little washed out there, but it kind of jumped out to me at first, and then when I got Fang, I was like, no, they are definitely more pink. Which these are that's a very Chinese character to be that pink. And also the head sculpts the heads are bigger, and they feel
I can see it.
Yeah, they feel a little bit softer too. So they definitely went a different way, the head sculpts. I'm not saying it's bad or good. I still the decaled eyes, but there's more detailing in the head sculpts too, which I think, if any criticism for Joy Toy, the head sculpts were the weakest point of those. And these are better, but the color kind of threw me off. But man,
what's funny about the head sculpts, I noticed the eyes are
they're decals.
Let me highlight.
They're water slide decals.
Yeah, they're the water slide, and they have this glossy look to them. I'm not capturing it well here.
My only fear is that those will come off, but I
don't think they will. But that being said, they look bloodshot to me. Like maybe it's the glossiness or something. Like, but something about it, I'm like, you look on drugs, or I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Bought a sheet of decal eyes that he was applying to his custom figures. So he said he's too shaky to do it now. So my fear of these like getting scratched or coming off has been averted when I know I can just find some third party to order decal eyes for my figures. So
can you imagine putting decal eyes on your figures? I feel like that's harder than just painting a dot. But okay,
I guess time will tell.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out at some point.
What else you got?
So mine are. That's it. This is all I got for this week. That's kind of the point. So I only had a few pre-orders come in, and you have the same. Well, two of the same figures, but I already kit bashed mine. Which, again, this isn't the video to go into those details. But like I already kit bashed it a little bit. But like that's fine. But what else you got over there, Dom?
I got a little
bag filled with food.
I got a Hulk smash. Oh, he's not gonna.
That guy.
Yeah, I bought the. Gosh, sakes. live. Everything just went Hulk
Edit
smash
point.
indeed. I even lost the camera.
You did lose your camera.
This is his base stand here. I got a big old Hulk smash. I bought the Marvel Legends, the retro or anniversary edition of with the original Marvel Legends Hulks that came out. I like him. He's good. I only have one Hulk.
I like how you had him doing kind of an Elaine dance.
Well, yeah, he's got these baby feet that I saw criticism for. And I was like, that's not so bad. And then I got him. And you know what it really reminds me of? It's not baby feet, but in Big Trouble in Little China, when the guy's inflating himself and his toes push out his shoes, like that's exactly what it looked like. He's just gonna explode. My favorite Hulk that I have from Marvel Legends scale, and he's kind of dwarfed by this big guy, is the War Planet Hulk.
I love that one.
Yeah. Yes, because I love the Pro Magna brow and that chin, and he's so shaded and stuff.
You know, my favorite Hulk that I kept a hold of even after I got rid of a lot of my Marvel Legends was the House of M, the one with all the Aboriginal like tattoos and stuff, or whatever he's got all over his body.
I regret not scooping that guy up. This guy's pretty cool. I needed a new updated Hulk. I needed a bigger one.
No, he's classic. He's great. Does he come with like the white torn shirt?
No, he came with this. Oh, okay. Smashed base here. He came with a Mandroid head. He came with replacement fists, and he came with another head without the raging face in there too. But he's great articulation. He feels really solid. So I'm happy with him. I needed an updated Hulk, but Hulk's one of my favorite characters, so I'm really choosy, and he's still not my ultimate Hulk. So
mind blown that you don't have at least one fist on him, but okay.
Dude, like my new toys, my Marvel Legends, the boys and I have not played with it all yet. We have been focusing on either G.I. Joes or Adventurers. So I kind of ripped them open, showed them, and they went to I haven't played the event.
They were like, yeah, cool. Put them over there for now.
Yeah. I got from the Thor line, Teenage Groot. He comes with 2 hand swaps. So my boys immediately swapped these out for the fists instead and put in the root or tendril hands. Why wouldn't you? And because it was rain, he can't put in his laser gun. And I also got, speaking of Big Bad and Little China.
Okay.
Dude. I regret not getting Fat Thor. But when I saw this outfit, I was like, that's Big Trouble. I can't pass that. I don't even know what the movie is. Yeah, it's so cool, man. Like
it's also so close to like that 90s Thor that just like had the zipper jacket on.
You're talking about Thunderstrike.
Thunderstrike, that's it.
I've got him. They released him too. I got him. Yeah, you're right.
But it's close to it. That is Big Trouble. That is Big Trouble.
Yeah. And he also came with not Mjolnir, because you've seen the trailers at all. It looks like he doesn't have Mjolnir. And some of my favorite comics was when it was Thor Unworthy and he had Stormbreaker instead. So I'm really excited to see that movie. The last Thor Ragnarok was fantastic. I couldn't pass this up. I didn't get any other wave. I didn't get the God Thor or Valkyrie, any of them. I was like, nope, I'm good.
The Valkyrie one, mildly tempting. That's a pretty cool Valkyrie.
Yeah, I may still bend and get her. Okay. Let's see. I got
all in. Well, actually, it's been a week. It's been an extra week, so it's 3 weeks. But usually, it's only been 2 weeks since we spoke. So this is 3 weeks for you. But still a lot.
Stop talking. So this is Merman from the Revelations line, and I loved when they brought that character out, and he was like more grizzly and like
he was great.
He'd gone through some stuff, and this is a comparison to the Motu Classics. So just slightly taller, a little bit bulkier. I put on the classic.
Well, he's on the Motu buck, but I mean, like, on the classics buck rather. But look at that cartoonishly hilarious face versus.
I know.
Revelations, man, that's a cool character, dude.
That's an eye out. And we've talked about this too with the Revelations guys having that plastic sheen to them. You can kind of see the lining here, and when you get closer, it just, I don't know, it kind of looks like a 3D printed kind of thing. Like, but it works because he's a fish with scales, so like it doesn't bother me at all.
You know, honestly, I'm looking at it. Well, before you moved in too far forward, but when they were next to each other, Motu Classics is shining a little bit more than him. Really,
he is. He's got some shading going on there to help to help take that off, though.
Fair
Clean them
enough.
off the
Yeah.
lines there.
Oh yeah, because Revelations is just going to be molded plastic for the most part.
Right. But like Skeletor and He-Man have that plastic shine. You don't want their flesh to have that shine on them.
I like how they changed him to the like the seaweed-esque like skirt versus like the hair. Because like, you're like, that doesn't make any sense. So why would he be wearing fur in the water?
But you know who didn't have the plastic shine was Tila. This was
okay.
I people can say whatever they want about the show. It was great. I'm a huge He-Man fan. I dig into the lore. I read the mini comics. I've got like the master book of all the comics. I'm a huge fan of them. Toys, all that. I like where they went. I like there was a new version.
I liked it too.
Yep. I thought she's really cool. And it also fits in with the boys and I playing adventurers because this is just a light character, not covered down with heavy armor. Not necessarily rogue class.
But still a fighter.
Yes, a fighter, a light fighter class. And I kind of want more of that. And then I also got.
Oh, interesting.
And I don't. Ooh, what's up with this feet? Hold on. I don't have Stinkor. Well, I have not bent his feet yet, and I'm not going to attempt to do it now. I actually don't have Motu Classic Stinkor. So this is one of those ones like Fisto and Scareglow, where I was like, I don't have any version of that character. I'm getting that. He comes
Hint at a future video. We will talk about Motu Classics in a very in-depth overview because Dom has a lot of them, including Grayskull. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, that's a good Stinkor, man. You know, that's a good buy.
He doesn't,
especially if you don't have him as classics. Like, why not? You know, kind of thing.
And he doesn't have the plastic shine on him. The details are great. I was like, yep, that's an easy one. The other two Motu I want to get are the Cult Trapjaw and the Cult Triclops. Like, I really want to get those two because those are pretty unique. All right, we got to speed these up here, man. We got
still more to go. Still more to go.
We've got Lady Loki. So this kind of fits in.
I just said Lady Thor. What's wrong with me? Lady Loki. Go on.
This kind of fits in with the Illuminati. I this was Dark Reign era when Loki went to Lady Loki, and I like it. It's a comics do that. They go to a gender bending phase and they pop back, but it was still Loki. And actually, what this helped transform was that Loki is this reincarnating. It really, part of his legacy before, but it really reincarnated this. He went back, and then he went to Kid Loki, which was fun too. So it's a cool character, though. It's so like, I don't know, it still carries him across, but it's in this female form. She's cool. I didn't want to pass up. I didn't get the rest from this line though.
That's a solid figure, though.
I found her on Amazon. I had passed up on her Firestar. I want to build out my New Mutants. I've got Rage. I've got.
Oh, I was wondering if you were going in a Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends.
No, definitely. I've pre-ordered Speedball. I've got Nova, and I've got not Night Stalker. I don't remember his name with the skateboard. So I was like, I need my New Mutants. Or New Warriors, I'm sorry. So yeah, and she's really pretty. I mean, like the color is so bold and like the details on there. She came with 2 heads, so like a more animated, more comic look to her. She's cool. I think I got her for $19, just a little bit below the normal retail price on Amazon. So, all right, here we go. Okay, this is my first Valverse figure that I've gotten.
You got a Valverse figure in.
My pre-orders have still not come.
Wait, is this wave 2?
This is wave 2, man. So when these
it's so weird how wave 2 started hitting before wave 1.
Well, my pre-order, I still haven't canceled all my pre-orders. They're still there. Dude, this guy is sweet. So I watched a couple reviews that warned about the joints snapping. So I gave him a little hot bath in my sink here to loosen him up. He's pretty stiff still, and sometimes I get worried about moving him around. But I love that bug cell-eyed look on his helmet. Let me try and get the there. And the detailing on him is cool. I love the bright yellow that pops out. He's got this sick scabbard and blade back here. He's got a snug pistol that slides out, and it's still on the yellow scheme too, which is pretty cool.
I feel like if you fit that in with like Hydra, it would work perfectly, kind of thing.
That's exactly
whether or not you wanted to use it with like G.I. Joe Classified or not, like it still works with Marvel Legends. Like it works on a lot of levels. Like you could kind of fit him in wherever.
And that's exactly what it is too. Like it's got a bug kind of theme going on there. It could be a Cobra unique, or it could be a Trooper. Yeah, you're absolutely right. And so again, do not like, this is my first Valverse. He's great. I am gonna go shop for some more of them. I'm less inclined to buy the generic Duke and Stalker types that they have on there. You know, they're just like, whatever. I want the Dreadnought and the Viper types, or the bad guy ones more, because they have more character. Like this is, even though this is a Trooper, he has a ton of character. Like this is not a real helmet. This is dumb. Like this doesn't make any sense. Like you don't need clear on the top of your skull.
It's filled with ballistic gel. He's fine.
So he can't breathe. Well, maybe that's why he's got that on there.
Yeah, that's what that is.
But like this is, and why is this clear in the back? Like you don't need that. Like so, but it looks so.
But it's
cool.
You know what that is to me? That's that classic toy line, like light passes through to the eyes kind of vibe. Like that has that
pipe lighting.
80s, light piping. Thank you.
Yeah, light piping.
That has that old classic like 80s vibe of a toy thing where you're just like, this doesn't make any sense, but also it's kind of awesome just as a gimmick, and I'll make it work, you know, within my brain.
I'm teasing it, but I love it. Right. So like I recognize the rule of cool is totally an application for this figure here. So
fair.
All right. Okay. I got one over
so much.
I got one over here. It's been so I don't want to make this like a weird flex, like, hey, look at all this toy money I'm blowing people. This has been piling up. So like I had some pre-orders came in.
Oh no, I'm sure we'll hit a week where I'm like, I have 20 figures. You have 5,
like this has been like okay. I've got something over here, right over here, Joe, that I want to show you. Mom, I'm gonna wait. So this is also a first for me. This is a day of first. This is my first gridiron. I'm a huge Aliens fan. It's my favorite sci-fi movie ever. So I had to buy the Colonial Marine pulse rifle in the classic OD green. Man, there we go.
Gridiron Studios.
Yeah, for the pulse rifle. And then I also bought for Major Blood the shotgun. So I saw a review and I was like, that's incredible. This is held on by a double stick tape. You can see it just.
Did they give you that?
Yeah. You peel it off and you stick it on there and you put it wherever you want on the figure.
That's funny. So my breaker, I got him that radio backpack.
Yeah.
You know, and in the photos they showed like, just put this on his back and like that's how you stick it on. And I'm like, okay, well you didn't give me that because I didn't. That wasn't in the pack. So I don't know if that was like they misstepped and didn't put that in there. But like I was like, oh well, all right. Well, I wouldn't have used it anyway. I ended up putting like elastic straps around it and it's fine. So like
you should have been
it works better. But at the same time, I'm like, well, I didn't get any sticky tape.
That's awesome. I wanted to get
that's fantastic.
I had to get this. I wanted to get something, you know, whether it's Major Blood or Zartan. I couldn't decide, but I knew I wanted that. And then I got this PKM light machine gun for my Vipers. My only complaint is, so it comes with this drum, and then it comes with an extended magazine.
The banana magazine.
Yeah, so I had to put in a little bit of blue tack in there to keep the drum in or the magazine because it drops constantly. The other complaint I have is it's bent. It's soft. So I'm sure some hot water I can just manipulate that back. But it's gotten
with a heat gun. Yeah,
it's gotten worse since I put it in their hands, and so the force two hand is like bending it in more.
Okay, interesting. Good to know.
But the pulse rifle, amazing. Okay. Here's the thing I've been holding out for. Let me move these. Gridiron Studios.
Gridiron Studios, I will continue to go back to them.
Yeah, I will too. I went in small because you convinced me to go in on them.
I mean, I went in small too. I just got like a few things. But I mean, I was like immediately enamored and I was like, oh, I'm going to buy more of this stuff, especially some of their larger emplacement machine gun things. You know, they've got there. Like, those are fantastic. I'm like, I'm getting some of those bigger guns.
So in the theme of firsts, are you ready?
Sure.
Are you ready?
Sure. Yeah. I don't know if I am.
Well, get there, because it's coming. Yeah, buddy. Every time we do a video, I go on a shopping spree, man. I'm like, I've got to get Muckman. He's incredible.
It's
Cool.
you know what's so funny is like your Super 7 collection of turtles is non-existent, and I'm like, I want that one. Now you have him. I need to buy him. I need to get him. Yeah, he's fantastic.
He can't even take it yet. These little tiny accessories. There's like a bone, a fish, an eyeball, and a wrench, and they're painted. And then I haven't clipped these out. He came with, I guess, the classic yellow. With the original Toy figures, right? So the same kind of things. Like a couple
they
more
all do,
there.
yeah.
And I've got the apple core. So like I almost started tossing him into his bucket there because he can open up. I almost started tossing him in. I was like, I'm never gonna get those back out once I toss them in there. So I will, but I wanted to at least have them for this video to be able to show off the little pieces. But
you gotta toss him in.
Dude, he is so
he doesn't hold water like the old one does, but I mean like but that being said, when I purchase him, because I will, I'm definitely throwing those in there.
Oh yeah,
I don't care if they're in the bottom and you have to shake them to like see the different things, but like I'm definitely gonna do that. That's fantastic.
This is my first Super 7. He's not gonna be my last. I'm gonna get Triceraton definitely. He's pre-ordered. I'm probably gonna get Muckman. I'm gonna get Slash. I say I'm not going back and buying everything. In fact, Finn and I were just looking. I saw Rocksteady at the comic shop yesterday. I was like,
really?
No. So yeah, it's the temptation.
I mean, Super 7 is maintaining their value on third-party markets or like eBay or whatever, and kind of, but every once in a while you'll see something pop up for like $30, $35 versus $45 or $55, and like worth it. Yeah, like grab it, kind of thing. But like I've seen Muckman pop up a few times, and I'm like, oh no, and I still didn't pull the trigger. But he's definitely one I need to go back and get for sure.
So this
I'm enamored by the fact that you've broken your Super sales deal.
Oh man, all we had to do was do 2 videos on it, and I was like, crap, I'm done. So it's not really a toy, but you can see all Cable's line details now in his arm, which were all one solid color before. And I don't know why I chose Cable for both my
Cable's a good one to start with. I get it.
So you can see on this side, I didn't paint anything. On this side, it stands out more. You can actually see the details in there on that armor piece too, right? And the same thing with the boots. Like I just that black part I went a little too much there, but same in the back. You can actually see the details pop out now, where before it was just kind of bland and drab. This is from, I just bought a 3-pack. It was $13. They're Gundam detail markers. That's all they are. They're basically a really fine tip Sharpie. This is nothing new for a lot of toy collectors or Gundam model kits, but they're used for detail work. For me, it was a brand new concept. And here I even did like Multiple Man. I'm actually going to do another light on him to show off this piece here. Multiple Man is blue, but I just did those black accents on his legs. You can see that pop out there. You can see the muscle structure in his legs. And then I did it right across his abs too. You can see how like that definitely, those were unpainted before. This is my new, and I even did this cheap Karn here. Whoops, that's too much light figure here. So that's with the detailing on the arm sculpt there. And then that's with nothing there. So like, it is like my new Zen favorite thing to do, because it's just enough of an activity where you're just putting the tip and following the outlines, and you don't have to concentrate. Just the tip. You don't have to really concentrate that much, and you can just follow along the seams and let the seam guide your pin. And it's so satisfying to color in all the lines. And I just sit there like with my mouth slack. I'm like, so nice. Like it is a really fun, like I mean,
Cable arm, by the way, that's a obvious move. Let me see a Colossus. Go.
Oh, wait. Here we go. I also did. So that's just normal.
Right.
I started doing the leg. You can see.
Oh,
Look at the
okay,
leg.
yes.
Leaps out.
You know
in
what? That has
detail.
it has a NECA cartoon vibe to it though, but I like it though.
See, normal
Yeah, super bland. Yeah,
jumps out, and man, when you start penciling it in, you're like, this has so much
you know,
sculpted detail in
with
here.
Cable's armor, I couldn't see it as much, and it's probably just the camera. But like with the alien leg, like that was very evident.
So Gundam markers, my new favorite like idle activity to do. It's really fun. But what I was disappointed in though, this is Silver Samurai regular. This is Silver Samurai chromed up.
Okay.
Well, let me get the light on again. That might not be a great.
No, I can see the difference. Oh wow, that's
shine.
Yeah, super shiny.
But I don't know if this is going to turn up in the camera. This is actually the second time I've gone over this figure's shoulder, and you can see up close. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Look at that. So something about the pin, and I've watched several reviews about these chrome pins, is that they'll even come off on your fingers. They'll like not wet, but like dry rub away.
Right.
So I have to go. So I bought this specifically to do a Silver Samurai and my Silver Surfer. His swords look cool. Look, you can see like the shine. Let me see. You can see like the reflective shine on them. But when you get up close, you'll see there's little detail gaps in it too. And like it came in a 3 set, so it's like different millimeters. One's a thick one, and then one's micro. But they're just not sticking. And maybe it's a Marvel Legends plastic, but I don't have any other characters that really need chrome other than comic book ones. So a little disappointed with that.
Well, no, you know, so something you can do is there's clear primer. Like you can get primer that's clear. And so like, you know, maybe you could just hit it with that and it might apply better. But yeah, that does look splotchy on Silver Samurai for sure.
And maybe I need to let it cure longer.
It does look good. I mean, in the lighting in the camera, it did look good, I will say.
Yeah.
So
until you bring it up.
Yeah. So maybe it's something where in hand it looks bad, but on the camera it looked good. But honestly, it didn't look that bad.
I just started doing all the details on the jet backpack. Yeah, pointless.
Good. All right, so you've become obsessed with Gundam markers. We got it.
So the last thing I got, which was forgive the pun, a mixed bag, was this bag of food. Because I was like, oh sweet, some props, right? And like this bubble tea kind of works in his hands for Cable, but this Coca-Cola can is gigantic.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, so it literally was like too much of a different, like this is a donut. Too much.
Yeah, it's
right?
gigantic, yeah.
But the popcorn works fine. That's a good size popcorn, but I have no way to put in his hand other than blue tack. And it's like, so I saw, hold on.
Because of all the times Cable eats popcorn.
He's allowed to snack, Joe. But you know, it did fit perfectly. Yeah, it came with a couple bottles in there.
Old man Logan drinking Jack Daniels ish.
Just slamming it. Yeah.
That's fantastic.
So it came with a mix. Like that's why I said the pun, like, hey, there's a piece of cake here, and like, hey, you can have some little cake with and that fits. But then you've got this clearly Asian treat that is just like, it's bigger than his head. Like I can't even put that on the shelf as a background prop. So
that's a macaron.
Yeah, Asian. So 13
French
bucks.
stuff.
Not worth it. I will say that I am going to buy another bag made by a different company that does more action figure props. Like that's actually what the label is, like props for action figures. This was just like dollhouse accessories for this scale.
Oh yeah. I can see why you get a mixed bag with that kind of thing.
Yep, and I went for bulk rather than quality, and shame on me. So, but Joe, that's
what you got for this week.
That's what I wanted to show.
Hey, that's what you got over there.
That's what I had over there. Check out these other videos over here by Backyard Battles. I've been Dom. You've been.
I'm Joe.
All right. We'll see you guys next time.